developer turned product manager, worked at Macy's, HP, helped launch a lot of basic products from there. And being in the retail business was really focused on what's becoming sort of the next iteration of retail now, basically. And the core of what eventually became the idea behind POLY9 is something quite basic, which is, we as consumers want to see a product before we can buy it. But that problem is much larger and more prevalent for a store who's buying products in the thousands and hundreds of thousands every year to put in a store that you can walk into and then buy from, right? 12 million samples get shipped every year, not for people to actually buy products, so just so that a buyer in one of these large retail stores can make a buying decision, right? And that's equivalent to 1 million trees cut just so that somebody can make a buying decision, right? But what this really means is that it takes a year to put a product in the store today in the US, and that's not because it takes a year to make a product. It just takes 3 months to make the product. It takes 9 months for somebody to make up their mind as to what product they want to buy. So majority of startups in this space are working on it from the retail side, which is enabling retailers with technology. We're among the very few that have said, can I go, instead of the retailers, can I go directly to the source, to the manufacturers who are actually making this product, right? And the ones today that are actually facing some of the challenges in terms of showcasing these products, and enable a technology which can enable them to bring their products into 3D and into digital. And that's basically what we've done. We've built what we call a realistic 3D platform, which enables manufacturers in the Far East, in China, in India, in Vietnam, and Malaysia to show their products exactly how it's going to look after it's made, without them requiring to make a physical sample. The way we do that, which is quite different from the crowd here, is we take physical materials from their factory floor and convert it and digitize it in a format that makes it now possible for a buyer anywhere in the world, in the US or in Europe, to see the product in AR and in 3D, just like it's going to look when it's finally made. And we have made it possible for any factory anywhere in the world, even in the rural parts of India, where you get 7 or 8 power cuts a day, you have limited manpower, to adopt this technology and get it up and running in just 3 weeks and be able to show a presentation to a buyer like Macy's or Walmart or Kit & Barrel without them having a learning curve and at an investment cost of what a Dropbox account costs you today on a monthly basis. We launched the platform after a lot of R&D. I personally moved out of the Bay Area, got a flight to India and said, I gotta go meet these people and figure out how they work, what the business model is. We launched this early last year in March, and we've been really fortunate, tremendous interest from the manufacturing community. We've got customers in India, Vietnam, and in China now. But what's really fantastic is without a presence in the Bay Area, with no offices in Europe, and only operations in India and China, we already have 50 large brands on our platform. And that's really where we're quite excited as a team that has the experience to build this kind of technology, me, myself, coming from retail. And the results we've been able to create for these manufacturers by themselves, without there being a need for a retail sponsor itself, is amazing. Now, what this really has meant, and I'm going to speak through some of this, is because of the approach we've taken, it's a standard LinkedIn, it's a standard network effect approach, which is for a manufacturer to show a product to a buyer, they got to share a link out to them. And that's the way we enable and onboard a large set of retail buyers on our platform with no additional acquisition cost. But the great thing is every retailer that a manufacturer brings on board, on average, brings on 500 manufacturer relationships. And that's one of the ways that we've been able to scale up very quickly and are already launching pilots today with brands like Walmart and H&M. In terms of quickly about the competition, what we find very interesting, there's a very large and established PLM market that's focused on this space, which is enabling this from the retailer side, right? PLM, 3D, CAD design. But there's nobody yet today that can do this at the speed of the internet. It's as easy as signing up for a Dropbox account, but giving you business decision-making ability that we are able to achieve because of realistic 3D content directly from factories. Our basic goal here is, well, we've started primarily in India and in the Far East. The goal is to expand that into China. We open offices in China next month and enable now, using the platform that we've built, a retailer solution that ideally brings the time that it takes to put a product in the store down by over 30%. And we do that by doing not only visualization, but also concept and discovery of that platform. So I'll wrap there. I mean, this is very quick there's a video up on our website. You can go check it out. Open to any questions at this point.